Right then, folks. Yeah. I took the Gareth home. I thought, okay, I'll go to the shop to get some wine so I can do this communion. You can't buy alcohol after 10 o'clock in a shop in Scotland. How bloody ridiculous is that? A country full of alcoholics and you can't buy. That may be the reason why then. I have no idea. So I'm going to have to go tomorrow. I was going to do the communion tonight. For goodness sake. Okay. Okay. Anyway, well, Gareth had a fit again in the gym, so this time, yeah, I went and got a mat to go under his head. Well, the member of staff said, what can we put under him? So I went and got a mat. Then I got the mat. She sort of lifted him up a bit. I slid the mat under his head. Then I went over to see if he was okay, and the staff was saying, excuse me, will you move out of the way? I just got the bloody mat, you morons. Excuse me, I've been a damn something more helpful than you have. Anyway, I took Gareth home in the end. It was okay because we got the mat there. He didn't hurt himself, so that was good. Well, I said to him, I took him home, and I said to him on the way home, I said, look, I said, with regards to praying for you, I said I was going to wait for this woman from the church to come and help. I said, but that's not going to happen. I said, she's a married woman, so I'm not going to use her. So can't use her, not for anything as intimate as that. Just can't do it. So I said to God, okay, Lord, how are we going to do this? Because you sent them out in twos. Because you sent them out in twos, okay, there's only one of me. Yeah, how are we going to do this, really? It should be two. There's only one of me, so it's like, okay. Either you bring someone else or it's just going to be me. I was like, okay. Look, okay. What I think is the case is that they were sent out in twos for a number of reasons. To pray, to seek God, to see what the situation is, but I can do that anyway. To protect each other as well. To give each other some protection. But also because of the fact that they were very, very new at this. They were sort of learning on the job sort of thing. So that their faith would, the other person's faith would encourage one praying, I imagine. Well, I don't need that necessarily. So I've said to God, okay, I've asked you about this 6 kilogram situation. It's only 5 now. Weirdly, I put on a kilo since Friday. Really? Okay. And I thought, God's sake, I've started. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I said to God, okay, we're going to look at that. I'm trusting you for that. We're going to do this communion. I'm trusting you that you're going to be my source. You're going to be the source of the protein, the source of everything I need and my muscles to put on these kilograms. I'm not going to do any more with regards to training. I'm going to train, but no harder than what I would do before. Saying it, gym tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was hard. Yeah. Again, all that I'm doing for wife. For wifey. All that I'm doing for wifey. It doesn't change a bloody thing. I'm just still playing on ahead. There you go, I'm trusting you, Lord, for this situation. Yeah. The original thing I wrote down in the bin. Shame, but there you go. It is. Yeah. Such is life. Well, there's no point me trying to take it out of the bin and put it back together. It's gone out with the rubbish, I think, now. So there you go. No worries. It went out on the rubbish on Monday. So there you go. Yeah. Yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, today I did upper back low row. My max with low row before was 80. And with 80, I was just playing with it, really. So it's like, right, okay, put some more on. So I put 2 more 10s on to make it 100. Again, no problem at all. Again, playing with it, really. So I put 2 more 5s on. Got a bit harder there, 110. But that's now my max, 110. Rest I did two lots with 80. I think I did 2 lots with 100, and then 2 lots with 110, and then I did a cool down with 80 again. So that was that done. So hard. Then I thought, right, if tomorrow I'm going to do upper chest. So today I'm going to do lower chest and flat chest. Cool. So cable crossover, lower chest first. That was okay. Again, it was a case of, cable crossover at the height just above shoulders is where you grab it, push down into a low position around about to, I guess, stomach area, and then just push down to the floor, basically. Push down as far as you can, but with your hands together, which brings your chest together, and you just push down. That does the inner chest. So did that. Then I did another set with that. I got quite heavy with that. I think I went on to, about 55 with that eventually. But on 55, no, I did 55, and then went to 59. Couldn't do 59, not with both arms together, so I did arms individually. Yeah, from the side, push down, did them. After, God knows, I did about 5. Left arm, then right arm, left arm, then right arm, and I was getting dizzy. I thought, oh, okay. There was an ambulance person with Gareth. I thought they might need to come to me in a second. No, I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. Yeah. So I did that, then I did the middle part of the chest as well. But I only did that with 41k. So, yeah, that's fine. So, there you go. That was what I did tonight there. They had the Bible study tonight. All I can say about it is that afterwards, during it, I said to God, is the church ever going to mature? Is it ever going to grow up and stop having baby food all the time? Because tonight it was just baby food. Yeah, everything the pastor was saying was baby stuff. That's what it was, just baby stuff. I mean, he basically said, I've had a load of questions, but the questions were the most ridiculous questions. I mean, I've heard it said before, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Sorry, tonight proved that there is. There was a lot of very stupid questions coming in. One of them was talking about where the Lord said, don't worry about the ones who can kill your body. Worry about the one who's going to judge you after that, and who could send you to hell, basically. And someone basically asked the question, is that talking about the devil? Excuse me, have you had a lobotomy? Yeah. Who wrote that question? I'm pretty sure those questions are made up. Or unless they come from children. Unless they were written by, asked by 3-year-olds, maybe. Yeah, 3 or 4-year-olds, maybe. But that was the level, basically. That was the level tonight. It was that. And he took ages answering the questions. Another one was the fact that the Lord, Yeshua, he came to basically fulfill the Jewish ways, the Jewish doctrine, and basically say, right, that's the end of that covenant. We enter a new covenant. That person then asked, so what law are we under? So again, do you have any understanding at all? Really? When he was saying the questions, it's a blinking good job my cam wasn't a close-up of my face, because my face would have told the story. I'm pretty sure he would have looked and realised, oh no. I'm not impressing him, clearly. No, you were not. No. No, because even that one. The first thing is look at the words of the Lord. Look at what he said. Go by that. Anything you don't know, go by the fact that the Lord said, I sent you a helper. Holy Spirit. Ask the Holy Spirit to guide you. There you go. And if you want to know what actual laws you're going to obey, You live in the world. You've got their laws you've got to obey. Jesus Christ. It's all very well having baby Christians, but yeah, do you have to basically pander to the lowest denomination all the time? That's the point. Is the church ever going to mature? If we keep on being led by people that... Look, one thing I seriously look forward to, and I do look forward to this, I just want to know. I look forward to the point when these ministers are convicted of sin and they come forward and they repent to the church, because I've got one question. Why? Why were you teaching stuff that kept the church as babies? That kept those in church as babies? Why were you doing that? There's a reason for it. There is. Well, look, I've already explained the reason for it. The church basically trains their ministers called by the world system, which is the devil. They basically bow down to the government, which is basically bowing down to the devil. They have a system of church, you know, the amount of songs, the amount of time in church that's designed by the devil. So there you go, that's why. Who wants the church to be kept like babies? Who wants the church to be in a situation where Christians don't know who they are? The devil. It's not God. Why does God want a church full of people who don't know who they are? God doesn't want that. The devil wants that. The problem is when you see it, and when you see it in the church that you're in, you're thinking, oh, for goodness sake, Lord, really? Couldn't you have brought me into a church that was at least a tiny bit higher than that? And you understand the way they're doing things? I'm going this way because that path is a bit flooded, and you've got to go on the grass, which is going to be quite sodden. So it's like, no, come out this way. Dry areas. But look, you can tell by my voice, I've had a very good day. I'm happy. I did the video earlier talking about you know, who you were and you never were. I like that one. That was a good video. Yeah, that was enjoyable. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've had a very good day. Yeah. And although early on things looked a bit tough, I was writing to Bianca. I said things look a bit tough, but then I put down, well, of course, things look a bit tough, but there were 3 days and 3 nights when it looked as if everything was over. And then he came to them, and suddenly the picture was changed. See, that was me saying that things are looking a bit bloody bleak right now with regards to a lot of things, but the Lord changed the picture. The picture looked very bleak. For 3 days and 3 nights it looked very bleak, and suddenly it changed. Suddenly the picture for the world just changed. Yeah, God's plan had come to fruition. There you go. Boom. It looked as if it had been defeated, and then boom. No. God said no. He said, I spoke. There you go. That's what I said would happen. There you go. You know, like God told me years ago, this is not your time, which means there will be a time when it is my time. So there you go, Lord, just prepare me. Just help me to walk in it. Help me to... yeah. Just lead me and guide me, because in every situation I'm in right now, the temptation is to say stuff. The temptation is to try and help. The temptation is to try and make things happen. What I can't do is try and make things happen. The worst thing I can do is to try and make things happen. That would just cause problems. What I need to do is just be led and guided by you, and just be patient. Because at some point, you are going to say to me, right, go, do. And when you say that, hopefully by that point in time, I would be more understanding of how you want me to walk, and more understanding of how to walk. So Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I feel, even Gareth, when he first went in, he said, what's going on? He said, you seem a lot happier again today. He said, last time I saw you, you were really miserable. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, Friday was a tough day. Yes. Thursday was a very tough day, yes. I mean, it's probably Thursday when I last saw him. It could have been Friday, I'm not sure. No. One of them. Probably Thursday, I think, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, but now, no. I said, yeah, I understand. I said, I know what God was doing, I know why he was doing it, so that's cool. I said on, when was it, Sunday? I said, I just need to get to a point when I understand. Until I understand, I can't move forward. And that was true. And as soon as I got to a point of understanding, boom, I can move forward. Because I knew. I understood. I knew what God was doing. I knew why he was doing it. Cool. Thank you, Lord. I'm going. There you go. I can move forward again. There you go. Yeah. And I also realised today something gorgeous. God had basically manifested my 3 worst fears. Losing family, dogs. Losing love, vehicle. Losing the point where I believed that I could trust God. Losing hope. God basically said to me tonight, he said, okay. He said, what have you got to fear? He said, these were the things you feared. You're still here. So what have you got to fear? Yeah, good point. Yeah. Yeah. Just beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. True though, isn't it, really? Yeah. I didn't say anything tonight in the Bible study. Didn't say anything. Well, the reason is because I was seeking God about it, because I was going to ask that question. Yeah, is the church going to mature? Because that would have been a very interesting one to ask the pastor, especially as he was, kept on talking that baby Christian stuff. Yeah. That baby Christian stuff is okay for young, inexperienced Christians. It's good for teaching. It's good for helping them to understand how God works. It's good for them to start off with some education. But it's like, come on. The whole point of Christianity is to have a relationship with God. That's the point, relationship. Once you're in relationship, that stuff is, okay, Christy, I've moved beyond that now. Yeah? That stuff is just not necessary anymore. It's about relationship. That is all about bringing you to a point where you have a relationship with God. All of the word, every bit of it is about bringing you to a point of relationship with God. That's it. That's the whole point of it. Once you're in that relationship, you don't need that anymore. It's a guide. It's a guide to bring you into that relationship with God. But once you're in that relationship, you don't need the guide anymore, do you? Because you're already in relationship. You've got there. You've reached the point. So if you've reached the point, why do you need the guide anymore? You don't, do you? That's the reality. The guide is there to help you to reach the destination. Once you reach the destination, you don't need the guide. Yeah, that's the reality. They're very noisy, those people over there. That party's not actually. I've heard them quite a few times. Is that person putting a bag or something? Oh yes, yeah. Seem to have a big rucksack and stuff. Not 1 second, I'll just pause this. Well, as I say, so the reason why I didn't say anything is quite simple. Is because, I was sort of tempted to say that, tempted to say a few things, but I asked God, do you want me to say anything? And he said, don't say anything tonight. Really hardly anyone said anything tonight. Oz says something, the lady who, I can't pronounce her name, beautiful woman, and she's involved with the singing. I'm not sure where she's from. English is not her first language, but she does fantastically well at speaking it. I don't speak another language, so I'm impressed when people who are not natural to a country, make a decent effort. It's like, well done. Brilliant. It's not your natural language in any way, shape or form, and you do a blinking good job of it. Yeah, cushy. Indeed, yes. Good stuff indeed. Yeah. Well, as I say, they asked questions. They said a few things, but generally speaking, and again, yeah. At one point when he said, does anyone have any questions? Do you want us to move straight on to Revelations? It's like, that's going to be fun. You start talking about the church that is lukewarm, and you're lukewarm. Are you going to recognise that you're lukewarm? You're going to recognise that you're the ones they're speaking about? Probably not. I don't imagine so. But then he started saying, are we going to take some time off for Christmas? What the fuck? Excuse me? He says, well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? No, it really wouldn't. No. Where did you get the impression that that would be nice? It really wouldn't be nice in any way, shape or form, no. No, I have no interest in that crap at all. And you shouldn't. You're supposed to be a man of God. Are you not being led by God in any way, shape or form? No, of course not. No. No. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. What's I say? I mean, basically, what can I say to him? What can I say to him that's going to help him to get from where he is to where he needs to be? I have no blinking idea at all. I did the video earlier about the importance of being led and guided by God. Do you understand that now? Hopefully. Because this is the point. How on earth do you go? How on earth do you get someone from this A to that B? Very difficult. One sec. Lots of spider webs all around again. Penny us. They're trying to get me. This is like jolly good. But yeah, okay, answer that question. So how do you get someone from the A, from being incredibly churchy, trained by either Border Collies or something incredibly similar, but basically producing the same results? Lukewarm, churchy, baby Christianity, all the religious crap, the same religious holidays that really have nothing to do with Christianity whatsoever. Doesn't seem to be guided by God. So how do you get someone from there to being guided by God, understanding who they are, understanding who God is, understanding what the purpose is? I've no idea. I don't know. So I say I've got to be guided by God because I can't pick anything out. Now, I've got lots of ideas. If I just said that, would that work? Most of that stuff could probably just make it worse. Would just turn him against me rather than help him to go down the right path. Only God knows. God knows him. That's the point. Do I want to try and fix him? No. No, it's not my job. No, it's up to God to do that. It's nothing to do with me at all. Not interested. Do I want his job? No. Not at all. Not in any way, shape or form. I'm not interested in his job at all. No. Of course not, no. Not interested in any way, shape or form in his job because that's his job. It ain't my job, right? So, yeah. So in the end, the reality is, anything I say could just make him think that I do want to take his job, that I'm interested in trying to fix him, blah, 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 blah. So, no, it has to be God. It has to be God. It has to be God. Now, what exactly that's going to look like, I don't know. No idea at all. God's going to have to figure that one out. Really. Yeah. As I say, what that's going to look like, I have no idea. That's going to be up to God to figure that out, to understand. Because God knows him. God knows exactly what's going to work and what won't work. So it's like, okay. And it's quite likely that, that again, this is something that would take time. Because, well, in the end, the thing of it is, anyone goes in with someone like that. As I say, on last Tuesday, it seemed as if he was trying to, because he'd been away for 2 weeks, it seemed as if he was trying to reassert his authority, right? Let's just say that's possible. Let's just say that is the case. It may very well not be. Let's just say it is, for argument's sake. If he's like this, and I come in, I'm a very confident person. I don't bow down to any man in any way, shape or form. So he's probably going to figure that out. He's going to probably figure out that I'm confident in myself and confident in my walk in God. And, if he decides to see me as a challenge, as someone who's there to challenge him in any way, then, that's not going to help in any way, shape or form, is it really? God can get past that, but that's going to cause a problem. Now, as I say, in the end, is he going to be a humble person? Is he going to be someone who is humble and understanding in that area? I have no idea. I don't know. I really have no idea whatsoever. So, it would have to be. Yeah, but it's up to God to do that. It's up to God to humble him. It's up to God to give him a desire to know and to understand. Yeah. But until that desire is there, there's nothing anyone can do. Certainly nothing I can do about it. Nope, nothing at all. It's quite warm tonight. Well, again, it's cloudy. That's why. It's a bit cloudy, so there you go. It's what it is. Yep. Right, there you go. I'm going to leave it to it. Well, as I say, generally speaking, it's been a very good day. It has. Yeah, it ain't been bad at all. I'm still going to do the communion because as I was walking around talking about the fact I can't get wine, I thought God was saying just use what you have. Earlier on, I did a video talking about it, but I didn't do that video. I didn't put that one online, I did other ones instead. But in that one, I asked God, can I use what I have, which is the fruit brandy? And God said, no, get wine. But because I went later, and because I was waiting for Gareth, well, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have been after 10. I didn't realise that the law was you can't get it after 10. God said, get wine, but God just said, use what you got. So I was like, okay. For tonight, I use what I've got. But I will get some proper wine. I'll do it again probably weekend. Sunday. Yeah. Saturday or Sunday I'll do it again. Yeah. Well, because there isn't a law to say how many times we can do it, is there? So if there isn't a law to say how many times you can do it, then yeah. Who said twice? Who said you can only do it once a week or you can only do it once a month? No one. Nothing in the Bible to say that at all. It's, okay, Lord. Yeah, indeed. Right, so there you go. I'm going to leave it to it. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.